this demonstration I'm going to talk about connections, connecting between one user of the system and a user of the system from a completely different account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in this time as an administrator. Now the reason being is because an administrator is the only one that can make different connections. There's at least one administrator per subscription. The difference between an administrator and a normal user is that under the settings area, aside from managing other users, you can also manage your connections. So if I have a look at the connection list of who Safety Hero company is currently connected with, you can see that I've already made a connection with my accounting company, Climax Business Strategies, my debt collection company, Fast Track Debt, and also my solicitor, Roberts Legal. But what I want to do is I want to add a connection to my safety consultant. So what I'm going to do is go to the search for connection area, and I know what the safety consultant's name is, and I also know that they are also using Safety Hero. So if I do a search, I can find XYZ consultants. By double clicking on that person, you can see that currently I'm not connected with that person. There's no connection accepted. But here I've got the request connection button. So what I do is I request that connection, and you can see that the status has now been changed to request sent. So if I go and do a search back on my connections list, you can now see that I've got 4 connections. I've got 3 which are actually connected, 1 which actually has a connection sent. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign in as a representative of XYZ Consultants. So I'm going to pull up this other browser. Now this other person may be in a completely different part of the world, but they're logging in as part of their XYZ Consultants. So this username, Ralph, is going to sign in. Now you can see I'm signed in as a completely different company, so all the people and all the different, I've got no people currently in my system or anything. Basically if I go to my connection list, I can see that I've currently got no connections established, but if I go down, if this user goes down to their requests received, they can see that there's a request coming from the company Safety Hero Demo. So that person double clicks on that, and now they can say they accept the connection. So if you go back to the connection list, they are now connected with Safety Hero. So coming back now to the Safety Hero account, the administrator, if I do a search for this again, I can see that I'm now connected with XYZ Consultants. And if I want, I can disconnect my connection with them, but I'll just keep it as it is for the time being.